It's the all-new Sports Visions with Dale Williams and DJ Jones, your 1980 national champions. 1980 and 81 SEC champions, two damn good dogs.
Welcome to the all-new Sports Visions. I'm DJ Jones alongside Dale Williams. How are you, sir?
What's up, player?
Man, I'm so into these NBA playoffs now, man. It's really exciting. It's going quite like I thought it would.
That's right, DJ. It's pretenders or contenders, DJ, and I got a couple of pretenders, man.
Coming up in just a little bit, we'll talk a little bit about the NBA playoffs. Also, Sports Visions had an opportunity to go over on the Plains. That's right. We went over to Auburn, and Auburn's baseball right now is flying high. Of course, Josh Anthony's over there, former Hardaway star. We had an opportunity to talk to him. We'll have that coming up next. And also, Terry Bell, longtime top guy, top gun at Headquarters Nissan in Columbus. We'll have an opportunity to pay tribute to him as well. All that and more coming up next on Sports Visions.
If you're even thinking about a new car, you've got to come to Headquarters Nissan.
Because right now, you can get the lowest payments of the year.
New Sentras from just $129 a month.
Altimas from just $159 a month.
And Rogues from just $169 a month. And all backed by our value plan featuring a lifetime warranty with an unlimited amount of time and miles and more. Lease for less. Columbus is a Nissan town.
E&S Men's Clothing Warehouse has been your most trusted name in men's fashion for more than 50 years. We've offered the area's best selection of top quality, name brand suits, accessories, and casual wear at the most competitive prices around. Customer service is our top priority. We're the professionals generations have trusted for the best quality and absolutely the best deals. We are E&S Men's Clothing Warehouse. We are simply the best.
You're gonna do great.
Thanks, Dad.
Break a leg.
Affleck?
Not that kind of break.
Oh!
That had to hurt.
Affleck?
Not that kind of hurt. Yeah, Affleck paid us cash in just one day to help with our car payments and mortgage.
Affleck!
Perfect timing. See how Affleck helps cover everyday expenses at Affleck.com.
And welcome back to Sports Vision. Dale, I tell you, man, we've been in this business for 14 years now. We had a situation last week where we lost a very good friend and partner, Terry Bell, who was the former managing partner with Headquarters Nissan. He passed away. And, man, I tell you what, in November of 2017, he changed our lives.
Changed our lives, DJ, and as everybody in the community knows that he was a game changer, very good guy, community-oriented, really great work ethic, always had a heart to help. And we really appreciate it.
And, those of us in the television business, advertising business, we know what a good community partner is. That's one thing to have an advertiser, but another one to have a community partner, somebody that believes in us and, of course, didn't spare a dime as far as anything that we had coming up, whether it was honoring these young student athletes that we do or, again, just promoting some of the good works of the community. This guy, he was on top of the game.
He was on top of the game, DJ, and like we always say, he was grassrooted, community-ridden, everything that's in the community, got his hands on it, left a great legacy here at Headquarters Nissan, DJ, and really one of the biggest things that I've been telling the people about, I'm just glad that I got to know him and thank him while he was living. We always talk about giving a person their flowers while they're living. If you run across anybody today that did something for you, thank them for it. Thank them and tell them how important they are, because really, while they're living, it is a great impact, because after you're gone, there's no impact.
Well, one thing that you and I both have in common is that we've had an opportunity to play for some great teams and been a part of some great organizations, from the Edgewood Red Devils as youngsters up through the University of Georgia. And, one thing is it's all about team. And,
That's
again,
right.
we had some successful championship teams. And what Terry Bell was able to bring here to Headquarters Nissan, we saw, by his service in the community with he and his staff, the great quality of service that they had here at Headquarters Nissan, and the fact that he took a chance on a couple of guys that, he believed in. That was huge for us. And, that's all you ask for. And I we talk about it, and we talk about our accomplishments from our SEC championship days to our national championship days. But,
right.
Being in this business for 14 years and having a community partner that believed in what we did, all we had to do was go to him and talk to him and give him a vision, man. And he said, whatever you guys want to do, I'm behind you.
And that's what you need, DJ. You know, we always talk about that, you know, that community-driven, that community partner, and he did a great job being our community partner. But really, he leaves a great legacy here at Headquarters Nissan. All the things that they did in the community, they still would do. All the people that he hired and basically just reared while he was here, they're still here doing the great things that he saw them doing. So really, man, the legacy that he left, man, is big and it still will live on.
One thing that I love about Terry Bell is he led from the front. You know, again, most quarterbacks, most coaches,
that's right.
You know, obviously when things get a little rattled, they find their way to the back. But you know what? Rather, when things got a little shaky, he was in the front. And just like he was in the front, obviously with the success, and he was able to again, pass the credit on to his staff. And that's
right.
what I loved about him. It wasn't all about him. You might have saw, he might have been the name and the face of Headquarters Nissan, but he took care of his people. And not only did he take care of Sports Vision, but we really love the fact that, you know, his salespersons and all of the administrative and marketing and promotions folks, they really, really understood what he was all about.
And DJ, and the spirit lives on. And like you said, DJ, one of the biggest things that a corporate partner would do is trust someone with their brand. If somebody trusts you with their brand, well, we trust Dale and DJ. We know they're not going to do anything outside of the box or basically do something that would embarrass us. So when a person kind of trusts what you really do and what you bring to the table, that's big, DJ. That's more than money.
So our condolences to the family and, of course, the former staff here in Columbus, Georgia, for Terry Bell at Headquarters Nissan. He was laid to rest on Tuesday of earlier this past week at Cascade Church. So again, Terry, we love you, we appreciate you, and we'll be there to see you one day, buddy.
Rest in peace.
And our spirits, oh, they will be one. Yeah, they'll be one. Be one.
You're gonna do great.
Thanks, Dad.
Break a leg.
Aflac?
Not that kind of break.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Aflac?
Not that kind of hurt. Yeah, Aflac paid us cash in just one day to help with our car payments and mortgage.
Aflac?
Perfect timing. See how Aflac helps cover everyday expenses at Aflac.com.
E&S Men's Clothing Warehouse has been your most trusted name in men's fashion for more than 50 years. We've offered the area's best selection of top quality, name brand suits, accessories, and casual wear at the most competitive prices around. Customer service is our top priority. We're the professionals generations have trusted for the best quality and absolutely the best deals. We are E&S Men's Clothing Warehouse. We are simply the best.
And welcome back to Sports Visions, the NBA playoffs. Dale, I tell you what, this is really heating up. I know that you and your Pelicans, are expected to be there. But, you know, more than anything, man, you know, what we're seeing here, I think which stands out more than anything, the play of LeBron James and what he's been able to do. I know a lot of people out there don't necessarily care for LeBron, but you got to give it up because he's just been phenomenal through these first two rounds.
DJ, he's been carrying them all year, and he still has stamina enough to tell. I mean, really just a testament to his greatness, DJ. But on the other side of, if LeBron, they really need to have a sweep for him, he needs a little rest. But anytime that he can get any kind of help from Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Tristan Thompson, he get any help from those guys, the Cavaliers going to be tough to beat. And really one thing I have found out about, they have been working on the lineup all year long. I think they got their lineup together now. They're playing some of their best basketball. And really, you might as well look for them for the NBA Finals. I didn't see that coming, DJ, but they're ready for the NBA Finals.
Of course, no secret. And on the other side, of course, the Golden State Warriors, man, they're playing lights out as well. I know that they had one little snafu, but for the most part, Steph Curry's back in the lineup, and he's getting in game shape. And you know what? They're not missing a beat either.
They're not missing a beat, DJ. And again, we talked about pretenders and contenders. Well, I have to say it, DJ. The New Orleans Pelicans, they are pretenders. They're not ready yet, DJ, and I think really they got in a lot of trouble trying to keep up with the Golden State Warriors. There's no such thing. You're not going to shoot the ball as well as them without throwing the ball inside to Anthony Davis, which they don't do. So really, they're going to be out of here. They're going to be out of here next week, and we'll be looking at really the Warriors playing the winner of the Houston Rockets and the Utah Jazz.
Well, you mentioned Houston, but James Harden, he is phenomenal. CP3, of course, Chris Paul is. He's sensational. These guys, man, I tell you, it's going to be very interesting to watch that matchup between Houston and the Warriors.
It's going to be a great series, DJ, and again, I think it's still going to be one of the highest scoring playoff games and series in NBA history. I think when Houston's right and Golden State right, like I said, they can score 70-something points at halftime. So really, now we're looking at the Celtics and the Cavs for the Eastern Conference Final, and we're looking at the Houston Rockets and the Warriors. That's going to be interesting, DJ, but really it's no surprise from anybody that these teams are where they are.
And what surprises me is that the Boston Celtics are all beat up. Their best player, Kyrie Irving, of course, last year with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and you know what? He hadn't been a factor at all in the playoffs, and he probably won't be until next year as far as the Boston Celtics are concerned. But hat goes off to that staff and, of course, those players for what they've been able to do, through all of this adversity.
The Celtics have played great, and again, when a big-time player goes down, and really this always happens, the whole team picks up the slack. And that's one thing the Celtics have done. They have given the Philadelphia 76ers fits, and really it comes down to this. You might have talent, but when it gets down to being physical and showing your physicality and team and really working in the legacy piece, the Celtics have all of that. And I just really think the 76ers, like you said earlier, they're not ready yet, but I found out one other thing, DJ. Those international players, they might be skilled, DJ, but they're not physical at all.
And again, this is a new stage. Again, when the lights are bright, sometimes, no matter how talented you are, it's all about the pressure of where you are right now. And the playoffs right now, as far as the NBA, it doesn't get any bigger than that. And again, a lot of these players are young and hadn't had the opportunity or the experience to play at this level.
That's right, DJ. Because really, if anybody would tell you, an NBA veteran would tell you, it's a whole different animal when the NBA playoffs comes on. The intensity, the passion, the physicality of the game, and really the nervousness. The 76ers just fell apart a couple of times, DJ, and just threw the ball away. Yeah, they got talented players, but they're not playoff tested.
Before we get out of here, a couple of openings. With the New York Knicks, they hired Coach Fitz, who was an assistant when we came into the business with Atlanta Hawks. A lot of folks thought Mark Jackson deserved the opportunity, but Coach Fitz apparently got endorsed by not only LeBron James, but, of course, Dwayne Wade as well.
But, really the endorsement and the players that are behind Coach Fitz, DJ, this speaks volume for him, because really he's a player's coach. He likes, players like him all around the league. He'll do a good job, but it's still a question mark with me. What's going on in New York? But we'll give Coach Fitz a fair chance, because it sure enough look like Mark Jackson is fitted for the New York Knicks.
Well, maybe Mark Jackson is fitted for the Atlanta Hawks, because Coach Budenholzer, of course, he let go. They parted ways last week. So the Atlanta Hawks need his coach right now.
Oh, that's why he didn't want to go to New York. It'll be good, but the Hawks need a good coach too, and get somebody in their organization to rebuild those players. All those free agents they let go, they got to get some players, not players.
All right, we'll take a short break. This is Sports Visions.
Hey guys, my name is Blake Quinney. I'm VIP Sales Manager at Headquarter Nissan. Just wanted to go over a couple things that we have going on here. First of all, thank you for Sports Visions for being a great partner with us. And second of all, we've got some phenomenal deals going on. If you mention that, especially mention that you saw us on Sports Visions, ask for me. My name is Blake Quinney again, and I'll make sure you're taken care of with some extra incentives. A couple things we have going on that a lot of people don't know of. One thing we offer is lifetime oil changes for our military. So if you purchase a vehicle from us and you're in the military, we pay for your oil changes as long as you own that vehicle. One of the other cool things that we have going on is we have a lifetime powertrain warranty. So if it's a 5-year or newer car with less than 80,000 miles, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty on that vehicle. So we've got some great things going on. We hope to see you soon. Please come see us. I'm Blake Quinney, Headquarter Nissan.
You're gonna do great.
Thanks, Dad.
Break a leg.
Aflac?
Not that kind of break.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Aflac?
Not that kind of hurt. Yeah, Aflac paid us cash in just one day to help with our car payments and mortgage.
Aflac?
Perfect timing! See how Aflac helps cover everyday expenses at Aflac.com. You're gonna do great.
Thanks, Dad.
Break a leg.
Aflac?
Not that kind of break.
That had to hurt.
Aflac?
Not that kind of hurt. Yeah, Aflac paid us cash in just one day to help with our car payments and mortgage.
Aflac!
Perfect timing! See how Aflac helps cover everyday expenses at Aflac.com.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
And welcome back to Sports Visions, Dale. We had an opportunity to do something that we hadn't had to do in a long time, and that was, of course, going over on the plains, the campus of Auburn. And I tell you, man, from the time we pulled up on the campus, you automatically knew all the new construction because, that tells you how much they have going on over there.
It tells you how much going on over there, how much better they're getting, DJ. And, we've been over there, it's been a long time since we've been over there. But at the same time, we saw all the new stuff popping up over there. They have a great baseball program. We always get enamored about the football program, but really for the baseball program is concerned, they're big time. They're playing great baseball. Great ground crew to keep the place up, great stadium to play in, the Sanford Park. It is big time over there, player.
Absolutely. The Plainsman Park is what they call it over there. Of course, Butch Johnson is the head coach. And, Dale, we had an opportunity to meet him for the first time. And, he was just he was really happy to see us over there because, again, we told him we came over to cover Josh and of course, to have opportunity to bring it back to our hometown and play that out so that the folks can know how good Auburn is to Josh and how much he's enjoying himself. And again, he was really, really appreciative.
Very appreciative, DJ, and it's good to see local flavor on a national level. And really, he's grown, from the Black Crackers now to the Auburn to maybe even being drafted. But I think one of the biggest things I saw was that they have a top-notch program, just as good as the Braves Stadium that we went to, the ESPN Stadium, but really just the upkeep, the facilities in itself, seat about 4,000 people. Auburn is doing some great things over there.
They are doing great things, and you can name any campus in the SEC now. They're so great. Of course, when you talk about SEC baseball, Florida's at the top of the heap, with 7 teams included in the top 25, as well as Ole Miss, Arkansas, Georgia, and Vanderbilt. Right up there.
DJ, and again, it's an testament to the SEC again to tell people how big and how competitive the program is. All those teams from the SEC in baseball also is not just a football conference, it's a very good all-around conference.
All right, enough of us. Let's go to Josh. He's joining me right now, one of the best baseball players to have ever come through the Chattahoochee Valley. Welcome to Sports Visions. Josh, how are you?
Thank you. I'm good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Anthony, of course, one of the stars here on the Auburn Tigers baseball team. Josh, let's just start off with how you feeling with the season so far?
I'm confident in what we're doing. We started off hot, and then as you know, we always gonna have our peaks and valleys. Every team gonna have their peaks and valleys. Started off at a peak, went out to a valley. We working our way back up. I feel confident in this group. We got a bunch of senior leaders. We got a bunch of young guys who look up to their senior leaders, take charge. So with that perfect mix, then it's good.
Let's back up a little bit for the benefit of the folks out there that didn't follow your career, because you had a decorated career at Hardaway High School in Columbus, 4-time All-by-City player, baseball player. And, of course, what you did out at Western Oklahoma was phenomenal. You were a junior college All-American. Let's talk about that transition from high school to junior college.
Well, high school to junior college, I've always been, my dad is. My dad's Eric Anthony, so.
That's right, say it loud.
He always put in long hours with me. So that kind of helped going into junior college, because in junior college, they do nothing in the NCAA. We got time constraints on how long we can practice. Junior college, we didn't have that. So we'd be out there from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock every day. And then you have some mandatory overtime. So I just was used to putting in those long hours. So just staying with that type of grind, it just helped me calm and reach my pinnacle in junior college.
I know you played catcher in high school, and you were a doggone good one. I mean, now obviously you're in the infield. What's the transition like from catcher to playing in the infield?
Well, in catcher, I'm always used to being mobile. I'm able to move, and I've always considered myself not a catcher. Like I always hated playing the catcher, so I always tried to like become an infielder. Like I always took additional ground balls outside of catching, so I always had that fluidity within myself of fielding the ground ball. So I mean, just to transition since I was taking ground balls, just like having the cat-like reflexes of being behind the plate and like just honing my fielding skills, like they just kind of helped each other within itself.
We talked a little bit about the transition from high school to junior college. Now let's talk about junior college to Auburn.
Well, at junior college, you still had a bunch of guys who were trying to figure it out in junior college. So, I mean, if you put in the long hours, it was easier for you to take advantage of that. And SEC, I'm not going to say that everybody has figured it out, because, I mean, still some guys in this league that are trying to figure it out. But, like, it's a whole different breed of people up here. Like, talent doesn't separate us up here. What it is your mindset. That's what it comes down to.
Your coach, Butch Thompson, talk up to me a little bit about your development, because obviously at the end of the day, you're trying to get to the next level. How has he helped you here at Auburn?
Oh, tremendously. Because like I said, with the talent aspect, I mean, everybody here, talent is equal. So he's helped me develop a lot mentally, and I thank God for Butch and that.
And again, your role as a leader on this team. Talk to us a little bit. I understand that you guys have a special group. You're not necessarily a captain, but explain to us.
Yeah, we got this thing called a legacy squad. We got 5 seniors on it, and Casey Mize. You want him on some type of leadership staff in your organization. But man, we all come together, just pitching ideas, bounce off ideas off one another of what's best for the team. So we keep that. We got 3 position guys. We got 3 pitchers and 3 position guys. So we all got like different ideas of what we need for the team bouncing around in a group of circle we got.
Now, Josh, I know that you should be focused on, of course, your weekly games and, of course, the rest of the season. But I know next month's going to be a big time for the Major League Baseball, and they're going to be drafting again. What's your thoughts right now?
I mean, my thoughts are not necessarily with that. I'm just trying to help Auburn get to an NCAA title. That's what my focus is.
Good deal. But before we get out of here, I'd like to have you look right into that camera and tell all of those aspiring Josh Anthonys back in East Alabama and West Central Georgia what it takes to get to this level.
A lot of hard work, a grind. It really is a grind. But you think you have arrived, like don't settle for that, because there's always another level that you can get to. So just try to be greater than who you want to be. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Auburn's baseball star. I'm going to call him a star. He's our star in Sports Vision's eyes anyway. Josh Anthony. We'll be right back.
Sports Vision, sponsored by Aflac, Chick-fil-A, Mel and Abe's, Styles by Denise, Jordan Girls, Taylor Funeral Home, Forrest B. Johnson and Associates, State Farm, Jimmy Watts Agency, and Dr. Jamie Winchester.
Hello, everybody. This is Tim Walton, a former Carver graduate here from Columbus. Tell you a little bit about my story. Went on to play at Ohio State and in 23 years of coaching and had a great journey in life. And now I'm having a chance to come back and doing a seminar, actually, at McCullough Rainey School of the Arts, June 1st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have a great cast. We'd like for all the men, women, boys, and girls come out. The clinic and the seminar that we're doing is free. Come out and support it. We have my sister, Sue Caldwell, her husband, Mike Caldwell, Brunson Buckner, myself, 23 years of coaching experience. Try to share the knowledge and the experience that we have. But it's a free seminar. So come out and support it and enjoy the event. We'll love to have a great turnout.
E&S Men's Clothing Warehouse has been your most trusted name in men's fashion for more than 50 years. We've offered the area's best selection of top quality, name brand suits, accessories, and casual wear at the most competitive prices around. Customer service is our top priority. We're the professionals generations have trusted for the best quality and absolutely the best deals. We are E&S Men's Clothing Warehouse. We are simply the best.
Headquarter Nissan has the same used vehicles as our competitors, but for much less.
And with a lifetime warranty.
Their 2016 Ford Focus, $12,900. Ours, $11,500. That's over $1,400 less.
Plus, you get a lifetime warranty and more at no extra cost.
Their 2016 Nissan Rogue, $17,400. Ours, $16,300.
Plus a lifetime warranty and value plan extras.
Compare and see for yourself.
Don't pay more for less. Pay less for more. A lot more. Only at Headquarter Nissan.
And welcome back to today's final segment of Sports Visions Deal. Just a dynamite show. Of course, I really enjoyed going over on the plains to talk to Josh Anthony.
That was big, DJ, going over there, even seeing Vandy play, seeing Al play, and just seeing just some semblance of locality.
Absolutely. And, you know, both of those young men will have an opportunity next month. Of course, June, the amateur Major League Baseball draft is right in front of us. And those guys who both have been drafted before coming out, now they'll have an opportunity to possibly get picked up again.
Hopefully they'll get picked up again and really continue their development in baseball. And really, you know, we had an opportunity to see these guys over there and really just the whole system of the SEC baseball.
And, of course, the NBA playoffs, man, they'll be playing into June. I know that right now things look to be, as far as the Cavaliers going up against Golden State, and unless something happens that is different than anything that we know, that's who we expect to be in the finals in June.
Well, I'm gonna put this on the table. We're gonna see the Cavs and the Celtics, and we're gonna see Golden State play against the Rockets, and the winner of that will be playing for the NBA championship, which is going to be really in June, DJ.
Absolutely. And, of course, what a great guy. And, of course, we couldn't end this show without, once again, thanking Terry Bell for giving Sports Vision the opportunity that he did. And, again, here's a guy that took a chance on us. And, man, you know what? This guy could deal with anybody he wanted to. He took a liking to us and, set us up to, of course, help represent Nissan, Headquarter Nissan. And we're so fortunate.
That's right, DJ. The legacy lives on, the spirit lives on, and really, he is definitely the reason this is a Nissan town.
Last but not least, before we get out of here, Dale, our magazines are on the street. How about that? Sports Visions, the spring edition, of course, Dale here. We are here at, of course, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and, of course, the Atlanta United soccer team is the hottest thing going right now. They might have overtaken the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta, Georgia, with regard to popularity amongst the fans.
That's right. You are exactly right about that, because really going to an Atlanta United soccer game, that is a big event. Even if you're not a soccer fan, go to an Atlanta United game, and that's going to be big, man. This will be real big.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for all the sports we have for you today. For Dale Williams, I'm DJ Jones, reminding you to keep your eye on the ball. Have a great week.
Be sure to check out our Facebook page, Sports Visions TV Show, or our website, www.sportsvisionsusa.com.
Hello, everybody. This is Tim Walton, a former Carver graduate here from Columbus. Tell you a little bit about my story. Went on to play at Ohio State, and in 23 years of coaching, and had a great journey in life, and now I'm having a chance to come back and doing a seminar, actually, at McCullough Rainey School of the Arts, June 1st, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're going to have a great cast. We'd like for all the men, women, boys, and girls come out. That the clinic and the seminar that we're doing is free. Come out and support it. We have my sister, Sue Caldwell, husband, Mike Caldwell, Brunson Buckner, myself, 23 years of coaching experience. Try to share the knowledge and the experience that we have, but it's a free seminar. So come out and support it and enjoy the event. We'll love to have a great turnout.